What's up, guys? It's Vaz. Today I wanted to talk about pushing past your beliefs or doubts when given opportunities that you feel are beyond your abilities. I want to say that you feel that are not actually beyond your abilities, but you feel like they are. And like in the past, I've had issues with this in the past, specifically because of my beliefs. Right? When I used to produce music, I was approached by multiple people that wanted to do like collaborations, and some of the things that I felt at those particular times was that my music wasn't quite up there yet, or another weird one that I had, and I was so frustrated at myself for this, was that I thought, like, I babied my music, and that I thought, you know what, this is really good, this could potentially be the one that makes me this success or whatever, and I never wanted to share or play nice as in my terms, because I thought, oh man, if this person gets my music, they're gonna steal it, and then I'll be left without this amazing track, which whatever you make is never your most amazing track ever, because you have the talent in you, and that's what I always struggled with, because I always thought that one specific track that I made was always the best one, and that was the one, and it never was. And people just wanted to work with me, and my thinking is now, I should have just worked with these people and let them, do what they wanted to do as far as collaborating on my music. Some people felt like they could add so much more, like pop, to my music, and I always thought, man, I don't know, they'll probably add this stuff, make it sound great, and then steal it. And it's just so weird to have that thought. And I want to say now, like, I really felt like I should have just jumped on it, because if you think about it, even if someone, like, let's say the worst case scenario happens and someone does steal your music, and I guess they get famous off of it, or whatever the case, you should be honored. If they got successful and made it by stealing your track, one, they never had it in the first place, that talent, I mean, and two, you just put somebody on because of your talent. That means, three, that you still have the capability of making it yourself, because that music was yours. You did that, so you should be honored and know that you can be successful. That's just confirmation. Okay, so now getting back to that. Now, some people, when faced with a great opportunity at, I want to say, the wrong time for them, because it's never the right time. There's never a perfect time. It's always going to be the wrong time for whatever reason. And when faced with these great opportunities to maybe collaborate, or somebody wants to buy your stuff, maybe like a really advanced piece that you're not sure that you can, create, whatever that is, and you turn it down because you feel like you're not at that level. And when you do that, that means that you will never be at that level, because you turn down the opportunity to push yourself to that level that you need to be to make yourself a success. Because understand this, opportunity is fleeting, and opportunity is not always available. So when you get these one-off opportunities that that you should have jumped on, and you don't, because you feel like you're not good enough, just know that you could be. If someone took notice of your work and wanted to collaborate with you, or wants you to make something for them, it's because they see that you have greatness in you. And you have to understand that they wouldn't approach you to make whatever it is that you make unless they thought you were good enough to undertake the task that they wanted to give you. And like I said, when you turn down opportunities like this, you may never get them again, because that could have been your one shot to make it great. And basically, to sum it up, what you want to do is, whenever you get opportunities like this, where you think that, man, I might be under this, and this is probably beyond my skill level, try it anyway, right? The worst you could do is fail. And I tell you, from my point of view, failing is amazing because failing will teach you about yourself always. That's why I call myself a professional failure, because I've learned so much from my failures that I'm not even afraid to fail anymore. I mean, granted, I get these doubts here and there, but it's cool. Worst I could do is fail. I'm still here. I still have an opportunity to do something with myself. So that's what I need everybody to understand is if you fail, if you don't do what you think you're going to do, and maybe you're unable to do with whatever the opportunity asks of you, you're not able to do it, it's fine. You know what your capability is now at that point, and you won't have the regret of thinking, man, I didn't take this opportunity. See, and because that's the thing, life is like that. You have to take the opportunity while it's there, because it won't be there. Opportunities are fleeting and they're not always around. Because the thing is, if you turn down an opportunity like that, and then that person, somebody else sees you that happens to know this person, they'll ask this person, hey, did you ever get that person to do such and such for you? And they said no, that they thought it was beyond their abilities. Now you lost out on 2 customers because that person's like, oh, that's too bad, I guess I'll look for somebody else. And then that next person that's hungry, that's underneath your skill level, he takes that opportunity, snatches it up, even though he knows he's not at that level yet, but he will push himself to that level. And that needs to be you. And that's how I try to live now. I mean, whenever I get opportunities, I just kind of just do it now. I don't think about it. I don't like to think too much, because thinking in the past has always led to me not pushing past my limits and feeling self-doubt. And I'm just trying to avoid that in people. Just know, I mean, to be the best version of yourself, you have to push past your limits, or what you think your limits are, because you'd be surprised at what your limits actually are. So thanks for listening, guys. This just came off the top of my head. This stuff is unscripted. So let me know what you thought of the video. Like and subscribe. Follow me on my social media platforms, and follow me on my podcast locations, which are probably in my profile somewhere. And let me know what you think. Most importantly, if you want to chat, let me know. If you have a topic you want me to go over, something to think about, let me know. And thank you as always for listening to me rant. And I really appreciate all you guys do. Thank you so much. See you later.